Yo, what's up, Team Cheats a Lot? My name is Jesse. I know we have not uploaded in a little bit, and that's more on our fault. We just haven't had time to record yet. David and I were going to do a video over the whole set of, Dragon Ball Super New Set 8, but I want to do a video on this guy. That's right, Hatchhyack. For those of you who don't know, Hatchhyack is one of my favorite movie villains. I love this character so much. So first things first, we are going to kind of section out everything. We're going to start with battle cards. I am going to build a whole deck right now with these cards that we have seen. By the way, the whole set is out besides the secret rare. And if you don't believe me right now, then, watch this. It helps if the website can catch up. Because I'm on speed 8 and the website's on speed 5. There you go. See, all 12 pages are here. It goes all the way here. It's all the dual colors. The only thing we have not seen, again, are the secret rares. We know there are 3 of them, so probably one for blue-green, one for red-yellow, and probably one for black. I'm hoping. Just hoping. But you know what? That's okay. Let's go over all of these cards, though. Ghost Warriors. I like this card. So you play it, you get the draw card. For the duration of the turn, if the turn... players would use a skill of a battle card or extra card with the energy cost to switch energy cost to active mode. They can't unless they choose 5 cards in their drop area and send it to the warp. Every color got one of these. Or sorry. Yeah, no, every color got one of these. Which is cool. My thing is, it's still a Ghost Warrior. And it's a 1-drop. Because I think the others were like 2 drops and all that. I know Trunks is one of them. No, they are still 1-drops. Okay, my bad. So again, everyone got them. The only reason we're going to tech it at 4 is because, or not yellow, thank you, is because when Hatchhyack swings, I look at the top 7, no, where is it? I thought Hatchhyack looked for a card. Nope, not that one. No, here it is. You just placed the... I don't know what I'm thinking then. I was thinking he looked at the top 7 to deck thin. But it's still a Ghost Warrior, and it's a draw supporter, so that's the main reason we're going to use it. Next, this blocker is so good. So, right then and there, you get to choose a Ghost Warrior. It is not specifying which Ghost Warrior it is. All of these cards are Ghost Warriors. This is not a Ghost Warrior, obviously. It's the robot. He is not a Ghost Warrior. But he is Turles, Frieza, Cooler, Slug, and obviously Hatchhyack are all Ghost Warriors. So this is already awesome. I'm still going to use this super combo. Now, normally I'd be like, oh, I want to use the Sparking one. But this deck seems to be wanting to cycle the drop area. So running the drop one wouldn't be the best. I have not actually read this card. Hold on. Comes a 1-drop, it burst 1. It's not a bad card, but I'm going to skip it for now, just for a little bit. It's another blocker. Tap 2, you get to play it from a hand, so when you play this card, place the top card to your deck in the drop area. It works because then it starts making cards like Turles, Frieza, Slug, all of them are live, basically. So they all have the same effect. If your other card is a black machine mutant, you may choose 3 black battle cards, energy cost of between 3 and 7. Put them at the bottom of the deck in any order. Play this card from your hand. They all have this effect. It's really the second effect we're talking about right now. Which Turles is, place this card in the owner's drop area, choose 1 battle card in your opponent's drop, and send it to the warp. It's an okay card. I might still just use it because it's a nice Ghost Warrior. Frieza. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards, ignoring barrier, and switch it to rest mode. That's not bad. I like that. Anything that get around barrier by default, I always kind of try and put in. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards to get -10. I like that. And then Slug. Choose 1 of your opponent's battle cards, energy cost greater than or equal to your opponent's energy, and send it to the warp. It's a card for energy rep decks. Yes. This card has to be at 4. And it's for the main reason. So, okay. It comes out basically for free. But You have to hard tap 4. You get to choose Hatchhyack Fueled by Hatred in your drop area and play it. This is Hatchhyack Fueled by Hatred. So, permanent. If either card is a Black Machine Mutant, which it is, this card becomes an 8-drop. So it is an 8-drop on the board. That's amazing. It gets around the leader's skill. Next, place this card in the owner's drop area. When your opponent's battle card attacks, negate the attack. That's awesome. Active main, once per turn, choose 3 black cards with the energy between 3 and 7 in your drop area. Place them at the bottom of the owner's deck in any order. Choose up to 1 for your opponent's battle card, ignoring barrier. Send it to the warp. It's such a good card. I think it's good. I think it'll be great. As much as I like the Turles, it doesn't get around barrier. So, for the circumstance for now, I am going to sideboard Turles. This card right here. So it's a 1-drop no matter what. Because my leader is a Black Machine Mutant. And that's fine. I think we'll use it, but I want to go into extra cards first. Super Kamehameha. This is our new counterplay, by the way. If the opponent's battle card is being played as an energy cost 3 or less, send it to the warp. So we're going to be using this. Counterplay is always good. I don't want to overfill the deck with counterplay, so we're going to keep it 3 for now. I think 3 is fine. See, but we also have this one for counterplay. But it gets revenge. And that's not bad, but none of the blockers I'm really going to swing with. I don't think I'm going to swing with Dr. Lychee. So I'm going to opt out of Ultimate Blow. Now, this is our field card. I think this is good. You choose one Ghost Warrior from the deck and add it to your hand. Shuffle the deck. First things first. Say if you have all the pieces for Hatchhyack, but you're missing this card. You're going to use this to grab it back. That's just great. So we will probably tech the Palace at 2. Oh, sorry, Dark Planet. I said Palace. Destruction Gas. This is an active battle card. It gets plus 10 for the duration. Oh, so if my leader's Hatchhyack, so it doesn't work on the front side. Yeah, because he's not hot. Oh no, it does say Hatchhyack. My bad. So it works on both sides. So he gets a plus 10. Then choose all your opponent's battle cards that cost 1 or less and place them in the owner's drop area. It's really good for storming decks, but you're not always going to see storm. So, same thing with Turles. We're going to tech it into the sideboard. Now, the fun part begins. What do we want to run in here to help the rest of the deck? Obviously, negates. We need negates. Power Burst. Power Burst is a great negate. And, well, no, hold on. How many 1-drops are we running? I don't think we're running... No, we are. We're running him. Would it be bad to cycle him back, actually? That actually might work. I think 4 Power Burst is a great idea. Everything else I don't really need. We're not going to use Aider's Aid. There are no vanillas in the deck. This field card might actually... Yeah, let's bump the field card to 3. There we go. Battle cards. Because I want to say the secret rare will help us out a lot. I like that. Yeah, we'll put him in at maybe 3. It's because the thing is, he goes to the drop area afterwards, after you burst. So it's like, it's cool, but eh. I have to think. What would be... Because we're never really going to overwhelm in this deck. This deck doesn't scream overwhelm. But I think teching in Fu, the Dark Banisher, is still a good idea. So you only need you need 8 cards in the drop. So that might be the challenging part, and he might actually change, But I think teching him in is not a bad idea. Now, for the rest of this engine, what would help? We have seen a resurgence of red and blue. for leaders, that is. So he's not a bad card to be having in. What else can we tech in? Haru Haru? Yeah, Haru Haru. That's a great idea, actually, because Kaba and Brawly are still being played. Um, the only green leader I can think of right now that's seeing play is Slug. Slug is still a rogue deck right now. So teching in 3 Haru is not a bad idea. But since I did bring up Lord Slug, I should put in. Where is he? I should be teching in Mercenary Tau. I don't know. I don't remember how to spell his name. I think he's a 3-drop. He's not a 3-drop? Is he a 2-drop? Was Mercenary Tau a 2-drop? Yeah, there he is. I'm just dumb. Because obviously, again, he is seeing play, but he's not being played a lot. I think only running 2 would be fine. Because the whole deck has to be mono black, no matter what. So we're going to go over it one more time. We're going to look at it. So, 1-drops, we have 3 of the counterplay. We do have 3 of the Dark Palace field card. 4 of the Ghost Warrior. We have 4 of the blocker. 4 negates. 2-drops, we have our super combo. 3-drops, we have Defender Kawazu. We have Dr. Leechy. I think it's Leechy. 4-drops, that's where most of our numbers are. Slug, Cooler, Frieza, Hatchhyack. 5-drop is going to be our Hatchhyack here. And then 3 Fu. I think the Fu would work. Actually, I kind of want to tech Fu into the sideboard a little bit. For decks that are very hand control-y, he's really good for decks that are hand control. I always like to leave at least 1 bullet in the deck, though. And he's kind of my bullet. Like, if you run into hand control, well, Fu's already in your hand. It's great. Or in the deck, so it's fine. For other matches, obviously, Destruction Gas. If your opponent's playing decks that are super aggro and you need to be able to aggro back, and obviously most aggro decks in Veggie's decks use a lot of the Saiyans. So they're 1-drops and 2-drops. So this card would really help out a lot. If you see him, I highly doubt you will, Mercenary Tau is here. Haru Haru is for any yellow matchups that you think you're not going to need Fu anymore for. So it works perfectly fine. And she kind of works better with the engine, because I get to place the top 2 cards of my deck into the drop. So I'm able to use Slug. I'm able to use Cooler, Frieza, Hatchhyack, Turles if I decide to put it in. TN's for red and blue. And the reason I put him here is, again, it's the same thing with Veggies. If you see the Veggie matchout, it's there. If not, it's fine. Ultimately, I like the way this looks. I think it'll play good. I think it'll run great. We are going to make this public. By the way, I put V exclamation point. I just noticed that. V1. There we go. I've always had people. I have people doing it now, and I don't know why. Because I end up with comments on my YouTube videos on my personal channel. Yes, if you see any of my decks, what you can do, you click this name right here. There you go. It says me, decks, public, 6 are private. 6 are not privated. What? Why do I have so many pages? I don't understand why I have so many pages. Look at this. But these are all the decks I have made. I don't think... Yeah, it just gives you the multiple pages. These are all the decks I've made. So if you want to ever see anything that I'm, 1, playing, or 2, I'm either helping people with, theme decks, or just videos like this, they're always here for you guys. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time.